you for calling Portfolio Recovery Associates. Please note, we recently changed our practice to request deletion of our trademarks to accounts that are resolved in accordance with this new policy. For more information or to view your account online, please visit www.portfoliorecovery.com. For English, press 1. Calls may be monitored or recorded. This communication will be with a death auditor and is an attempt to collect the death. Any information obtained will be used for that purpose. Please wait for the next available agent. Thank you for calling Portfolio Recovery Associates. My name is Rebecca Witter, and it's a pleasure to speak with.
Hi, I'm the owner of a telephone with the telephone number 760-966-6000. I just received a phone call, and when I said, hold a moment, please, they hung up. I received a number from the number I just dialed to reach you, and I wanted to be able to turn on my tape recorder as well. I have asked in the past that this number not be called on a tape recorded line, and I've received several calls since that time. Each time the person identifies themselves by their name and says calling on a recorded line for Laura Lynn. So I would like to have this number removed from your calling list, and any correspondence that you have with this person should be made in writing. And hello?
Yes, I'm on there. I'm sorry. It's breaking up quite a bit. I do believe I heard the gist of what you were saying. You don't want to be recorded, and you keep receiving calls after you stated that you did not want to be called on a recorded line. Is that correct?
Correct. And I did tape record the call that I requested that in, and I am tape recording this call. So
that's no problem at all. Now, you mentioned the name Laura Lynn. Is that you?
That is the person that they keep asking for, and it is not my policy to give any information whatsoever about my personal being with random people who call my telephone number. So who I am is none of their business until they could identify who they are, why they're calling, and then if I want to discuss who I am with them, at that time I will. If not, then I suggest that they get some kind of a court order that requires me to disclose who I am, and I am going to file a suit against your company for these calls that are made to a number that is clearly on the do not call list. And I have no business with your company that I am aware of. So every time that I get a telephone call, I am writing it down, and I am going to enforce the $500 per phone call penalty, because I am on the do not call list. I also believe that tape recording without permission is illegal. It is a criminal act, and each time that they call me and say I'm calling on a recorded line, when I speak before they tell me that it's a recorded line, they are violating a criminal law. You need to ask the people first if you can record them before you start recording. Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I'm still here. I do apologize. I was informing my manager what you were telling me, just letting her know what was going on. So I definitely understand that, and I do apologize. Now, we don't actually have a do not call list. It could be that we are actually trying to reach the wrong person. The number that you did call in, the 760-966-6000, that did populate something here. Now, in order for me to, mark it as the wrong number, I would need to know who I'm calling, who I'm speaking with. I do apologize.
No, the number is on the do not call list for the National Registry. That's a registry that you're required to look at. And I have made a request that you do not call this number. Anything that you have to say to the person that you are trying to reach should be put in writing. It is an annoyance.
Yes, ma'am.
Your company has disrupted telephone calls that I have been on the phone with lawyers. I have been on the phone, with doctors, and they have disrupted my telephone calls, and they've disrupted my sleep, and I have requested that anything that you have to say to the owner of that telephone number get put in writing and sent to the owner of that telephone number that you believe is the owner of that telephone number. So you're harassing me, and I am going to take legal action against your company. Okay, well, I'm sure that my tape recording will be very clear when it's brought in as evidence. So I just suggest that you stop making telephone calls to this number. Do not call 760-966-6000 any longer. Thank you.